Respect. All right, let's full screen and we'll turn on our background music. You think more ranked games equals better performance? It really just depends. It's player to player. Like, some people perform a lot better and then some people perform a lot worse. Like, if they let their performance in solo queue like dictate their mentality towards themselves, it's really player specific, I would say. All right, here we go. This is a blind pick. I thought for a second Jackie Love was just gonna lock in Vayne. Lulu Draven. I mean, I feel like it'll be Caitlyn, right? Could be Jinx. Yeah, it's gonna be Caitlyn or Jinx. I mean, those are the two highest priority ADs this tournament. Zoom on his Ornn. I mean, so if he picked Ornn, it would probably be because he was assuming that he was gonna be playing into Renekton. I don't think it'll be Wukong here, right? Like, it'll probably just be Renekton blind. Renekton Nidalee. I mean, it could be Wukong. I don't think you really want to play Wukong blind though. Like, a few things that, okay, I mean, I guess he's playing it blind. I feel like there's a few things that you wouldn't want to be playing into, right? Like, specifically if you're playing into like a Kennen or something, that matchup can get super fucking rough. How good are IG's new players? I mean, I think they're fine. It's not like there's that many new players, right? Like, Lucas, Shun, and Nene all were starters at different points on IG, so it's not like a complete overhaul. They just don't have their like super famous players anymore. I'd say it does more for their popularity than their actual skill. But Zhao Yuji seems pretty good from what I've seen. The show match or what? No, this is Demacia Cup. Bro, how'd you get here, man? I just click around on streams completely blind. I don't even read titles. Merry Christmas. Oh, true, it is. Wait, is it Christmas in Australia? It would still be Christmas Eve, right? In Australia, wouldn't it be like 69? Wouldn't it be like 7 p.m. or something? Maybe 5 p.m. I don't know, something like that. He was rookie on now IG or V5. He was on IG and now he's on V5. Duo King made you? That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. Lulu Jinx. I mean, all right, if I'm gonna do a prediction, for the series, I would just say TS 3-0. But I think that this game is actually winnable. But top lane, I think, will be rough. I mean, it's Grassborn, which isn't as bad for the Wukong as Spellbook Ornn. Like, Spellbook Ornn gets really fucked up for a Wukong. You just like solo kill the guy at level 6. This will be like shorter trades, but Wukong could probably just survive it, take a 10 CS deficit. When's the Zhao Peng starting? I mean, I think Tien is supposed to be the starter for the team. Even though Tien played like shit at Worlds, he's somebody who they still like. I mean, if you get Tien, you're overlooking that and being like, okay, he has been a consistent, like, at least like top 5 jungler in the region for years now. One bad Worlds performance is not gonna like define our viewpoint of him completely. Yep, Ornn things, dude. It's so Zoom like to just first pick blind Ornn. That is so Zoom like. Ooh. Joe has to flash the spear here. If he gets hit by spear, he's just dead. Yeah, he's just dead. Oh my god, Jackie Love tried to W flash and Shun just flashed out. I mean, you just have to flash the spear there. It's so greedy to walk in for that ward and then not flash the spear. Super fucked up. And it's also really bad for TN. I mean, if you're playing Lee Sin into Italy, you pretty much just want to get to level 6 at a relatively even yeah, a relatively like even state, and then you actually can win the matchup. But if Nidalee starts snowballing, it gets pretty annoying. I mean, you just gotta flash that spear. He pounced out, but yeah, same thing. Okay, that's actually a really high value Q. I mean, it's definitely dead here. I mean, they used a lot there. Night TP, night flash. That's quite a bit. Blanc is going to try to shove this wave in. I believe this is a cannon. Wait, is that a cannon wave? No, it's not a cannon wave. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how much Knight misses. Right now, he's only missed like 2 melees. Dive's happening bot. Jun has no flash. He should die. I think that probably could have been given to Jackie Love. They have to be careful though. They really have to be careful. I mean, they should know that LeBlanc is moving. It's like super obvious roam. Just bad from Zoom. Like, you just made the top play. You see LeBlanc is not hard shoving in this mid wave, so you know that LeBlanc, the TP'd, has to be running bot, right? Like, where else could LeBlanc be? Super obvious that LeBlanc is there. No other possibility, because LeBlanc TP'd mid and then pushed one wave, and then the second wave wasn't in turret yet, and he was like forgoing pushing that wave to go somewhere on the map. So like, where else would he be going? Zoom is hard griefing this. It's like, look at the mid wave, and you know that LeBlanc just TP'd mid, so it's like, where else would he be? Is he gonna be randomly top lane helping the Wukong catch the wave under turret? What could he be doing? There's no blue buff on the map. Like, he's not getting a blue. Like, what could happen? Wow, the cleanse value, bro. He cleansed the Nautilus root, and then right afterwards, the Aphelios snared him with his Gravitum, and the cleanse was still giving the reduced CC duration. Don't give a fuck. He might have had to take the kill there. I would have just waited like a 1/10 of a second and see if Jinx could get off that last auto before taking it. Oh, 2 pink wards in that bush. That's what you love to see right there. Knight has no flash. He should be dead here. I mean, Yukai should just be able to lane the second one. Yeah, he's 100% dead. All right. Jun is pretty far ahead. Having early Storks like this and then getting Darksteel stacks, like, it feels so good on Nidalee. Pace of the game is super good for Nidalee. Tien's level 6 now, so he does have like opportunity to get a pretty guaranteed play. I mean, there's like a no flash Aphelios bot lane. That could be an angle. And no TPs, so as long as, like, I mean, he'll definitely be trying to like take his top side here and then make sure that he's not losing Herald for free. But yeah, bot lane, he has a pretty big window to potentially make a play. So Tien can win 1v1 here. Actually, it really depends on how it goes. Like, who is face checking. If Tien is able to like hit his first Q and then chill for a second. Always really high value on Lee Sin, because your cooldown starts from when you hit your first Q. So if you can like Q, wait a couple seconds, and then take your Q, auto E, and then RQQ, then you can actually do max damage on your combo. Light is super low. I'm surprised he didn't just ignite there for the trade. Might lose blue over this. Yeah, he definitely loses blue after eating that spear. Goodbye, blue buff. Millitor's in base too, so it's there. Yeah, there's no possibility here. And I'm gonna watch this year's finals 3 times because I really enjoyed it. What are some other fun to watch professional games? I mean, yeah, I think that suggestion is pretty good. RNG versus TES in spring. That was really fun to watch. What else would be really fun? I mean, I think T1 versus Dom1 was a pretty good series. I would watch that. And then also like RNG versus Dom1 in finals of MSI. Thought that was actually pretty good as well. Start with those. All right. I mean, the thing is IG even winning from this game state? I actually think they're losing from this game state. like this has to be bad, actually. If you're playing into a Lulu Jinx and the Lulu Jinx is still farming and you're only up like 1k gold and the enemy team has Herald, I'm pretty sure you just take TS's spot every single time, considering that they have like Orin, Jinx, Lulu. They'll be chilling. Okay, they're just gonna potentially look to spawn Herald. Maybe not. I think they have to like look to spawn Herald here now. They're gonna lose so much bot. It's a Chakram bot lane. Yeah, he's going now to spawn Herald. You don't really have an option here. Yeah, you take this turret. Definitely the right move. And he has one last cast result. TS gets first turret. You definitely crash your Herald into tier 2 here. Knight's kind of getting blasted in this lane, but it's not the easiest lane matchup. I mean, this is like one of those things where in theory it's fine for TES to be making this play, like getting first turret, but the fact that Aphelios is the one that's getting the plates versus the Jinx, and then like the Orin Lee Sin are sharing the first turret top, this is definitely better for IG than it is for top. You're definitely losing more like being completely denied from the waves on your Jinx and then having to give your entire bot turret, because they gave 5 plates, so it was actually 5 plates for 3 plates in first. When did they have an English panel? Wait, English panel. Wait, what are we talking about? Loading errors. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. It's for the mic, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I think TS is like in a much worse spot than they were 3 minutes ago, which is weird because they were the team that had Herald. They were chilling. They had Herald and they were only 1k down. Then that whole like bot for top trade was just bad for TS. I mean, also they brought their Lulu to that play too, so they left Jackie Love alone, so there wasn't even a possibility of like Zoom TPing bot and like trying to like outplay the turret dive 3v4. They actually were just forced to give everything. I'm not a huge fan of these types of roams either. Like support Lulu roams, I just don't think are that useful in a lot of situations like this. Because if you get into a 2v2 with Ornn Lee Sin, you should just win the 2v2 anyway at this point. You should just be able to like one-shot whoever you end up going on. So, and there, I don't think you flash. I think you just Lulu ult and cancel the Nidalee jump. Personally, I think that's better. How does IG roster shape up compared to other LPL rosters? I mean, it should be like fighting for like bottom end of playoffs. That's what I would expect. All right. Ooh. This is not it. I thought that they were gonna look for the ulti through the corridor. Could have potentially got like Nidalee's flash or something. And they didn't even get flashes there. Kind of sucks for TES. I mean, they defend their turret momentarily, but I don't think that this will actually be a long-standing solution to the problem, because like Zoe's in a side lane here, Jinx is mid, and at any point Nidalee can just walk up with Nautilus and Aphelios and can just take the turret, provided that they at least see other members on side. So I think IG's in a really good spot now. Still an IG fan? Not like too much. I mean, I was mainly a fan of Rookie. I think that Rookie is just, he was just so good to watch for so long. No one was more of a 1v9 player than Rookie over the course of like 2015 to 2020. He actually just had no team so often and always performed, which is so respectable. It's insane that there are so many unknown Chinese players that are elite. Yeah, I mean, that's just what happens when your server is that big. Like, you have that many people on your server, you have that much talent on your server, like there's just gonna be some fucking gems, bro. It just is what it is. That's on you guys so far. He's been good. He's been really good this tournament. Kraken, man. Okay. Kraken Slayer. Dude, this is not a Kraken game. This is really not a Kraken game. Like, look at the enemy team comp. There's like not enough tanky members for this to be a Kraken game, in my opinion. I feel like Kraken is probably the worst option to go here. Like, I don't know why people are just afraid to go shield bow with Lulu. I still think it's good. Like, I feel like it just makes you super unkillable. So it's like you're playing into full dive. I feel like Gale Force could work here because the enemy team is relatively squishy. I think Shield Bow could work here. I don't like the Kraken Slayer at all. Is the Shield Bow game? I mean, dude, I think it's always a Shield Bow game, actually. Like, not literally always a Shield Bow game, but I feel like Shield Bow is almost never bad. Shield Bow is just such a solid item. Maybe not enough consistent damage from top. No, I think they have damage. I think they're fine here. I mean, Jinx is the type of champion where, like, you're gonna fucking do damage no matter what you build. It's like once you get to your third and fourth items. Duo King go Shield Bow every game. I mean, I think Shield Bow every game is like fine. Like, there's definitely some games where it's like, okay, you're not gonna make the most use of it, but like, what better stats for AD carries? You know, like lifesteal, obviously one of the most valuable stats on AD carries, period. Being able to get like a 700 HP shield to survive later on, especially when in most builds you're going like 80% crit plus a GA, like, so you're getting armor, makes the shield bow health more effective. Like, I mean, it all synergizes so well. Okay, so Zoom is super tanky for the Aphelios right now. Oh, actually not really, because there's a Lord Doms, but yeah, he's pretty fucking tanky right now. All right, let's see if Wukong gets the Omega flank with the Chemtech map. It's good for TS to be able to force them out of here. Yeah, I am not a fan of contesting this. If you're top, it's second Drake. You're not power spiked yet. Like, you don't even have like your Ornn items or anything. You're not really worried about Soul because Soul won't be available until like 30 minutes. I feel like you gotta just chill out and farm. Like, your Jinx is super weak right now compared to Aphelios. Like, ideally you want to be trying to fight on like 3 items versus 3 items with or like 3 items versus 3.5 or 4 items. I think that would be optimal. How come these no-name players on IG play so well? I mean, no one's really a no-name on IG. Like, 3 of these players played 10 plus LPL games for IG last or 10 plus LPL matches, I would say, last season. So I mean, Jun played a full year of LPL. Lucas has been like in the rotation for 2 years now. And yeah, Nene played when the Shy was having quarantine issues. Oh my god, look at Aphelios items. Jinx at least have 2 items. He has 2 items. Yeah, I mean, you just want to make sure that Jinx has a 3rd item before you fight. Like, I would potentially give Soul Point here, just to ensure that you actually get a winnable fight. Because by the time that you are on Soul Point, you should be able to you should be able to actually fight the Soul. How's LNG doing? They did fine. They didn't do like amazing, but they didn't do terrible either. It was okay yesterday. IG has 0 former players. Wait, I literally just said they have 3 former players. Like, hate the Jacula build so much. I mean, I'm fine with rapid fire. I'm not that fine with Kraken though. How insane is China, by the way? Every year I check the teams and they're completely new rosters. In half the teams, like I don't recognize any of these players. And then somebody responds and says, dude, this narrative makes no sense. This year's Worlds winners are all tenured veterans except for JJ. Wait, what? The fuck? Like, how does China having a large amount of talent, how is that nullified by the fact that EDG won Worlds? Like, I mean, RNG was another team that ended up having a pretty successful year. MSI win and LPL Spring win, and Wei is 18. Oh, Nidalee is just feeling weaker and weaker as this game goes on. All the eggs are in the Philios basket right now. Yeah, you love to see that. I don't know, bro. Shield bow seems like it would be pretty good in this game. Players burn out and get kicked. I mean, like some. I wouldn't say that there's like that. I wouldn't say that there's that much burnout in terms of like top Chinese players. I mean, there's a lot of players that have been good for a while in China. I mean, like Knight's been playing for a while at this point. I mean, he's going on what, his 4th year. Rookie's still playing. The Shy is still playing. Like TN is still playing. Doonby is still playing. Like they still have like a decent amount of veterans. I wouldn't say that there's like more overturn of players in LPL. Like sure, there's more teams, so you're gonna have more new faces, but I wouldn't say that like the tenured players that like were once really good just die out super quick. All right, so they're actually gonna flip it here. I don't really like this fight. If I'm top esports, like I'm okay with them showing up and just poking, but I don't think that they should do anything crazy here. Pretty good ult from Zoom. Oh, reset. Oh my god, the W flat. Oh my god, Jackie Love just insta-died. Damn. If only there was an item that would prevent you from insta-dying in that situation. Too bad there isn't one that exists. All right. Dude, if only there was something that could prevent Jacula from getting one shot when he flashes in. If only. It looked like a higher overturn of players in LEC, to be honest. Yeah, that was literally the first thing I was thinking when I saw that comment. Is like I would be like, I mean, obviously you'd have to compare it, but I feel like LEC has a huge amount of overturn of players. There's a pretty big overturn. I mean, you look at players that were like considered really good in 2018, there's not too much of them left. Banshee's here. I mean, I understand why he went Banshees. I just feel like Banshees is so easy to poke off. Bro, what is this? Oh, man. Hopefully you're just going to see Jackie Love just sit on that Null Magic Mantle, and he's not really going for anything crazy here. Oh, TN tried to get the kickoff and just wasn't able to. This was a 4v5 too, but TN just went way too deep trying to get the kick. I mean, trying to kill Wukong here is actually crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to see a Hex Drinker, or like, I'd be fine with him completing a Negatron and just sitting on it until he was like ready to go GA. All right, you guys super chunked off that. I mean, it looks like Top Esports will probably win from this point. You have Jackie Love about to be on IE, and he has a Lulu buffing him, so he's gonna be stable. Ma, yeah, Ma Pog. Ma is great. It's okay, bro. He gets the lifeline. He gets the lifeline vamp passive once the Ma already procs. It's almost as good as the shield bow lifesteal. And now you have upgrades coming in. Wait, what? Wait, I'm pretty sure that I saw Gorgiger upgraded on Tien earlier this game, and I was super confused about it because I thought it looked like Zoom had upgraded Tien when Zoom was only level 13. So maybe there was like some Orton visual bug. Because like I'm pretty sure I saw Gorgiger upgraded like 5 minutes ago, but Orton was not level 14 yet, so I was super confused. It's probably just Riot Games, like, yeah, being Riot Games, if I had to guess. I mean, Nidalee is just becoming more and more worthless. Nene's also in pretty bad spot here. Wow, that was super fucking close. All right. Well, this will be Soul for IG, so this is one where TS just needs to fight. This is one where you just you all in for the fight. Gotta make sure you don't give Baron for it though. Yeah, you see the TP. I mean, I think that they just get off of it, go to Baron. Pretty late though, and it's good guns from Aphelios that Baron got one shot. So Tien isn't even going. I mean, this is definitely not worth. I think they were over prioritizing this Chemtech Soul here. It's crazy that on these 3 items with Nidalee, you don't actually feel that strong in game. If I was playing this game as Nidalee, I'd be like, well, I'm just gonna sit back and press E on Aphelios. Hopefully he fucking carries. Do I have a opinion on TSM new players? I literally have no idea who their mid laner is. I don't know if that guy played 1 game in LPL the entire year. I have no clue who that guy is. So maybe he's just like a random beast. But I have never seen him play 1 game in my entire life. Wait, wait, so now none of the upgrades are showing on TS? Because Ludens was upgraded before. I mean, I assume that Ludens and IE or Ludens and Kraken are going to be the 2 upgrades here. It only displays the latest. That seems kind of shitty for spectator. Like, when did this bug happen? I swear it used to just show the upgrades, and now it only shows the latest. I feel like this is a recent thing right here. Ma? Oh, he went a hex shrinker. He's trolling. Well, Yukai just really threw. Oh, Joe, you gotta dodge those, man. Can't be getting hit by spears like that. I mean, they could siege pretty easily here. There's not too much wave clear on the side of IG. And if they mess up, they can just get dove. What item is being upgraded? Shirelia's, I assume. Oh, Jackie Love took another spear. Oh, nothing happens, bro. He's won a hex shrinker. God, dude, this is another reason why shield bow is just better on 80 carries, because then you're not baited into building any of these items that are actually worthless. Oh, he completed his maw. He completed the whole fucking maw, man. No way. God. Why is hex trigger? Why is maw bad on Jinx? I mean, it's so when you build a hex trigger, it's 1300 gold. You get 20 AD and 35 MR. And you get like 250 health shield once you get low, which is essentially pretty useless. And when you have this much effective HP, right? Because you got to remember that he's got like a Lulu, so he's gonna get Lulu shield, Guardian, Lulu ult, potentially like a heal from Knight if Knight uses the spell book, whatever. When he has that much effective HP, oh, Lucas is dead. Big. But if you have this much effective HP, like, you'd rather just have more MR. So you could literally just sit on a Negatron and yeah, you could sit on a Negatron and be tankier, assuming that you're not getting absolutely just straight one shot 100 to 0 without anyone using an ability on you. What would be better if you didn't go shield bow and want some MR wits? I mean, I think you just sit on a Negatron. You sit on a Negatron and then you build your fourth item. Like here, I mean, I assume that his item's gonna be Lord Dom's, right? So I would just sit on a Negatron and build Lord Dominic's. IG should have picked Silco. That's what I'm saying, bro. Where is the Silco here? I mean, even though it's 4K gold lead for IG, I think TS should really win this. If you factor in Ornn items, it's even, and then you have like a Lulu buffing a Jinx. The other team has Nidalee too. They gotta like not. Oh my god. Jackie Love, you can't be taking those. You can't be eating those spears when you have Vision of Nidalee like this. Ooh. Jun might have to Zanya's. I think this should be just one fight for yeah, one fight for TS. And Nene can't do anything here. Yep. Oh, he almost got one shot. They're gonna look to TP. Yep, double TP back. Should be free Baron. Oh, gets cleanse. Okay, they got both of his thumbs. That's huge. Absolutely huge for TS here. Don't think that would have killed. Oh, you're telling me that so JackeyLove is gonna go GA last? So you're telling me that JackeyLove is gonna have no Lord Dominics against like a Wukong and a Nautilus? Like everyone has like enough armor. Like even with GA build and Zanya's build, like everyone has enough armor for Lord Doms to just be effective here. It sucks. I mean, it's kind of hard for Yukai to play these fights. He has to be always scared of potentially getting just polyed anytime he jumps in. Do they need more damage? I mean, Jinx is like the main damage dealer of this thing. I mean, you just rather have Jinx have more optimized damage. It's not really about Jinx having more damage. It's just that like, if you have better items, if you build correctly, you can do the same thing, but it will take less time to accomplish whatever goal that you're doing. So it's not like you really need more damage to win the fight. Sure, if you just play front to back and you hit forever, you'll win either way. But like you always want to optimize your items so that you can potentially like kill the front line quicker. It's really good what Zoom's doing. Like if you see what Zoom's doing, he's literally just sitting in front of JackeyLove when JackeyLove wants to walk up and like just taking skill shots for him. Now he can't do it, but like he did it when he could. Like, yeah, I don't know. Trap on top of this guy. He's dead. I mean, you see how worthless the Maw has been, right? I don't think there was one situation where Maw saved him from something that he wouldn't have been saved from anyway. Like if he had just built correctly.